Sorry, I don't know what happened. I must have succumbed to Super Smash Bros. Brawl logic. You never know when you'll just be randomly walking and then you just randomly trip on your own 2 feet. Super Smash Bros. Finally managed to pick myself up a copy of Smash 4 on the Wii U. So, I figured, what a better time to talk about a franchise that I hold very dear to my heart. So, I see. So you're Nintendo's messenger boy now? Well, thanks. Well, anybody want a free Wii U and some games? Fuck Nintendo. I'm pro Sony now. PS All-Stars is fun, but it just isn't the same. All jokes aside though, Nintendo is a very, very important part of gaming history, and if it wasn't for them, gaming might not have survived the gaming crash of the Atari era. Though it would be nice if people could express their opinions on a Nintendo game without the risk of having their video taken down. But since showing footage from Nintendo games is apparently illegal or something, I'm just going to express my opinion the old-fashioned way. Let's begin this retrospective, shall we?
Super Smash Brothers!
The N64. Quite a few critically acclaimed games are on that system, and this game is no exception. Created by Japanese game developer Masahiro Sakurai, who also created Kirby, Super Smash Bros. Originally began development as a game called Dragon King the Fighting Game, which was going to have generic 3D polygon fighters. That project was dropped in favor of a fighting game starring all Nintendo characters. A decision which may very well have proved beneficial in the long run. Super Smash Bros. Is a fighting game. Well, sort of. Rather than a typical health bar like in most fighting games like, say, Street Fighter, this game has a percentage meter. Your goal, rather than simply knocking out your opponent, is to knock them off the stage. How you do this is you build up the aforementioned percentage bar to around, usually say the 150 to 200% range, and after that a fairly strong attack should be enough to send them flying off the stage to their untimely doom. Or you can just use a home run bat, that speeds up the process. Yeah, there's also various items you can pick up that can tip the scales of battle. If you pick them up and use them yourself, it can be rather beneficial and really help you in a fight. But if they get used against you, well, that can lead to a lot of, well, I would have won if they hadn't used that item moments. Hence why most people just turn them off. Come on, you and me. Fisticuffs. Mano a mano. Come on. Come on.
Game set.
Hell, they even have a lightsaber in this game. I mean, it's called a beam sword. But just look at it. It's totally a lightsaber. But I'm getting off subject. In the primary single-player mode, known as Classic in later entries, you fight enemies and take place in various challenges such as target practice and race to the finish. And at the end, you fight the game's main antagonist, Master Hand, a giant disembodied hand.
Probably gonna leave a bruise, you know. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna be cramping for like a month. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why a disembodied hand is about as threatening as a box of kittens. Believe it or not, I didn't even play this game until after I already played Melee and Brawl. Needless to say, I had to keep an open mind. This game has shown its age a little bit. It's not bad by any means, it's fairly enjoyable. And it's good to have for novelty's sake, I guess, just to see how the series started, but other than that, if you've already played later entries, there's not really much of a point in going back to this one. Other than, you know, to see how the series started. But, moving on.
Super Smash Brothers Melee!
I just need to get this off my chest. If I have to hear one more fucking person claim that this is the best Super Smash Brothers and that all the other ones suck, I swear to fuck I am going to burn everything. I am so goddamn sick of hearing about this rushed, broken, unbalanced, overplayed, overhyped, overrated fucking piece of shit.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
Huh? Okay, that was heavily exaggerated. I actually really like this game. I grew up with it. It's the first Smash Brothers game I ever played, but I've done my time. I'm, you know, completely off the hype train. It's a game we'll still go back to every once in a while, but for the most part, I just want to move on, play the later entries in the series, and see what they have to offer. How dare you not think Melee is the best? It's the best competitive Smash Brothers game, and it's the only real Smash Brothers game. You just suck. What a tool. Anyway, at the risk of being interrupted by more douchey fanboys, let's talk more about Melee. Well, for starters, it's a significant improvement over its N64 counterpart, obviously. And unlike that game, it's aged marvelously. The graphics still look very good for GameCube standards, and the gameplay is really fast. Almost too fast. Shit can get pretty hectic. New features include Adventure Mode and All-Star Mode. Adventure Mode, unlike Classic Mode, takes more of a side-scrolling platformer approach, in addition to fighting enemies. You travel across various areas from various games, such as the Mushroom Kingdom from Super Mario Bros., a Zelda-themed underground maze, and there's even an F-Zero stage where you have to dodge cars. And at the end, you fight a slightly larger version of Bowser. Of course, if you're playing on normal or higher, there's a chance you'll get to face Giga Bowser, a giant monstrosity who will utterly destroy you if you're not careful. All-Star mode, however, is a gauntlet where you have to fight every character in the game. It's unlocked after unlocking every character, of which there are 25, as opposed to the original 12. And among the newcomers is Mewtwo, my favoriteest of all the Pokemans. It's Pokemon! Get it right, dipshit. Word of advice, always shoot first. But the primary appeal of this game is its gameplay and how fast-paced it is. In addition, people have figured out how to manipulate the mechanics in the game to do a lot of really crazy things. And, yeah, not exactly the most casual-friendly Smash Brothers game. Because if you play against a friend and they're really good and they start pulling off things like wave dashes and dash dances, it's gonna be enough to make any noob like... All jokes aside though, if you've ever been semi-competent, it's still a really fun game to play even to this day, especially with other people. So who's your main in this game? What? Who's your main in this game? Please don't ask me that question. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Tell them. Alright, fine. It's Peach. Pretty pink Peach. What? Play me in Smash right now. No man, I'm good. No, I'm dead serious. Play me in Smash right now. No, really, dude, I'm good. That's what I thought. Anyway, in my exaggerated rant when I said this game was unbalanced and broken, what I meant by that is there are a lot of characters that can just completely overpower others, almost to the point where there's, like, nothing you can do about it unless you're, like, really good at the game. And I think it's broken because, well, there's things you can do that you're not supposed to be able to do. Like, basically glitch out the game mechanics to where you can just pull off things that you weren't originally supposed to do in the game. And later games fixed this, and people actually complained about that. Because, God forbid, pro Smash players are deprived of what makes them good at Smash Brothers in the first place. Box only, no items, final destination. Okay, seriously, I killed you twice. Why are you still alive? You only took 2 out of 4 stocks, and you used items. That's cheating. You're disqualified. Brawl. What? Every Melee fanboy's weakness. Say it enough times and they'll go away. No. Brawl. 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 No. Brawl, 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 brawl. Ah! What the fuck? Of course, that doesn't make the game bad. I mean, I like games like Symphony of the Night for a lot of the same reasons, and I even enjoyed Sonic 06 because of how glitchy it was. But, I don't know, when people use cheap tactics to win against you rather than playing the game the way it was meant to be played in the first place, it kinda puts a bad taste in your mouth. 2 words. Get good. I should have known another one would be right behind him. Brawl. That won't work on me. I like all the games. I just like Melee the most. Oh, well, no sweat, man. That's your personal opinion. But tell me to get good one more time, and I will have to unleash my final smash upon you. And what's that? I don't think you want to find out. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, time to share some of my personal experiences, I guess. I played this game a fuck ton as a kid, and I ended up unlocking almost everything, except for a few of the trophies, because some of those are really hard to unlock. And some of them can't even be unlocked unless you have certain save files from other games. Which is neat, I guess. But anyway, I even ended up beating all the event matches, and the last one I managed to beat with Ness of all characters. Which is strange, because he's not exactly the best character in the game. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. And then I accidentally deleted all my save data somehow. Yeah, that was not fun. But I pushed on and made it to the last event match, and I could not beat it again for the life of me. I thought all hope was lost. And then I discovered the Master Hand glitch. A glitch that allows you to play as the disembodied Hand himself. And he's completely invincible, so not only can you beat the showdown with ease, you can also get that achievement for beating the showdown without losing a single life. Though, oddly, you can only control him with Controller 3, and all of his moves are performed with the D-pad instead of the analog stick. Still, this game's glitchy nature saved my ass, so I guess I can't complain too much. You're alright, Super Smash Bros. Melee. You're alright. But the later entries are better. Smash Ball. But that wraps up part 1 of my retrospective. Join me next time as we tackle Brawl and the mother of all Smash Brothers games. Till then, we'll see you people later. That really did leave a bit of a bruise. I don't know if you can see it, but oh, the things I'm willing to do for comedy. Ooh.